What's going on, everyone? It is Robert O'Crook from the Digital Nomads Forum. And this video is a little bit different because usually I'm talking about remote work and digital nomadism exclusively, but within those worlds, for me and for my girlfriend Haley, what's really important to us is this topic of zero waste. Basically, how can we avoid making unnecessary garbage and waste when we're traveling around the world? And so today I've been running around doing a few errands that are part of the practices that I use, I guess, to help just do my best to not make unnecessary garbage, because tomorrow I'll be flying to Bangkok, and then a few days after we'll be flying from Bangkok all the way back to Portland, Oregon in the US. So we've got some big travel journeys coming up. So yeah, there's some work. Turns out there's some work involved to do some of this stuff. So the day before I'm flying, or the day before my girlfriend's flying, then we have a few things we do that take a little bit of extra time, but help us avoid garbage and just have better travel experience. So what are some of those things? So first off, for the last few months, I have been making this hilarious pile of basically all the cardboard and paper that I've accumulated while I've been living here in Bali. And at most places you stay in Bali, there is no recycling. But what I did notice was that at the co-working spaces, they have recycling. So today's my last day, so I kind of like, I don't have a pass to the co-working space anymore, so I kind of just like snuck in today and put my recyclables in their recycling because there's nowhere else for me to do it. So after that, now I'm about to go to the market and the bakery, and I'm gonna get some bagels for tomorrow. Bagels are awesome for traveling through the airport. I'm gonna get some vegetables, some fruits, because I have a full day of traveling. So I'm not going to eat on the airplane. Even if they give me free food that I want to eat, I don't want it because it's garbage anyways. It's full of preservatives and all that fun stuff, but it's just packed with plastic and all this ridiculous amount of waste to just eat a few meals. So I prepare by getting my own food that not only is not packed in plastic and all that, but is actually healthier and makes me feel better after a long day of traveling. And for those of you who don't fly frequently, especially on these long journeys, half a day, a full day, 36 hours of traveling, the difference when you're eating good food that nourishes you makes the stress of the whole travel experience a lot more just manageable and enjoyable. So let me show you what I use to prepare today. So I just bring my backpack, and I have my basically cloth, which I carry the bagels in. Got a Tupperware container if I want to grab some like nuts and anything else that'll travel well. And then just a bag to put my fruits and veggies in. So then tomorrow I've got all my stuff and I bring it on the plane, and for the most part I never have issues with customs or anyone taking the food. So I eat the food, do my part in not creating waste. And the last thing I wanted to mention, I almost forgot, was so I had a bunch of leftover stuff. I had some sunscreen, some tempeh, and some lighters that we had in our house that we needed to get rid of. And so part of today was also posting on the local Facebook groups and being like, hey, does anyone want this stuff? I don't want it to go to waste. I would like someone to like have it. And then I had to meet up with the person for them to pick it up. So what I'm feeling right now as I'm about to eat lunch is, yeah, was there extra work? Absolutely. But these small interactions add up. And even the interaction with the person who picked up the free stuff, he was just like, wow, like, thank you. And it's so clear to me that these small acts can have big impact, whether it's through someone else's noticing of what you're up to, when it's me in the airport or on the airplane and people look over and they think I'm weird because I brought my own lunch, and then they realize, oh shit, you're delicious fresh bakery bagel with avocado and whatnot. Well, that actually maybe tastes better and looks better than this garbage they're feeding me on the airplane. So anyways, then we could talk about like, yeah, and then I'm about to go on these flights which are gonna burn all this fuel, and like, you know, that's gonna have this huge impact on the planet, and so what's the point of all these small acts? Well, here's the point. Point is not to be perfect, it's to do your best, because if there's one thing I've learned in trying to do zero waste and traveling and helping people and all these things, you're not gonna be perfect. I am not perfect, not even close. And I have not met people who are able to juggle all these aspects of life perfectly. That's not the point. Life is not perfect, but when you show up and do your best, whether that's taking care of the planet, taking care of yourself, and just doing your best to travel in a way that's not as impactful as it could be, then you're gonna feel it, other people are gonna feel it, and it's these small acts that I think slowly change the world and ourselves. So let me know what you think about zero waste and traveling. I'm Robert O'Crook, and thank you for tuning in. Give me a like if you enjoyed this, comment with your thoughts, and if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Ciao for now.